Hello everyone and welcome over to race number 15 of the NASCAR 2003 PMU Cup Series here at Germany. It's been a roller coaster of a ride here so far in the series. So now let's move on from there. So let's start Germany right away. So anyway, time for a bit of an update on the standings. So let's see. So here are the changes. So basically we've seen some driver changes. So Riley Hill has now moved to the 53, replacing David Scott, and yeah, Riley Hill replaced David Scott, and Sophia Petty moves to the supposedly number 5 car, actually the number 96. So, and then Gonzalez returns to the 26 car. So now let's get moving. Okay, let's get moving. So, oops, I almost restarted the race. So anyway, so wait, what's this said? Yeah, abandon the race. Oh, okay. So let's get moving with the qualifying session. Who qualified pole for today's race? Zach Campbell will be on the pole. Miyazaki second. Dixon third. Olivia Reynolds fourth. Nicholas Wright fifth. Sophia Petty sixth. Jackie Daytona seventh. Cam Wright Jr. eighth. Casey Benz ninth. And Angelina Patrick 10th. And the rest, you know where you're starting. Alright, so let's get moving with the race.
Drivers, to your cars.
Okay, I'm just getting myself ready. And we're about to go racing here at Germany. Here we go. And let's see what Zach Campbell can do. As we've gone racing already. And looks like David Dixon's trying to give the 44 a push. This is a very tricky track here at Germany. So it's going to be hard to try and pass almost one another. Oh, look at that! They're going 4 wide, 3 wide already. As we go around. Oh my goodness me! We got a collision already. And looks like the 10 car and the 66 car collided with each other just at the start of the race. Oh my gosh, and a mass collision already. And some cars have got hit as well. Jimmy Irving got hit, Henry G. Brown got hit, and so does Aditya Bagus. So already an immediate collision already at the start of the race. So we'll take a look at the second collision first, and then we'll move on to the first one. But it seems that apparently, Wright Jr. decided to collect other cars, including Talon Saplu, Henry G. Brown, and Bagus, and as well as Irving. Take a look at Benz. Now who decided to... Ooh, whoops. Yeah, Wright Jr. seemed to have missed a turn, hitting the wall, and then taking almost everyone with him. On board Wright Jr. On board Howell. On board Talons of Blue. And we go again. Zach Campbell continues to lead as Chevalier decide to retire from the race. We will take a look at that now. It seemed that his engine blew up. Likely so. We can't get a retiree out of it. It's likely his engine blew up, so we're unable to capture his retirement. So anyway, so back, we're gonna go back live. So Campbell continues to lead, and looks as though David Dixon's gone up into second place. And there is Sophia Petty, already in a good car after taking over the Riley Hills car. Miyazaki up into second place. And there's still some fighting for the lead as Zach Campbell holds up the lead at the moment. And Dex Miyazaki on the outside, but David Dixon on the inside. Who's going to try and take it? David Dixon is trying to hold on to. Is he going to make it? Oh, they're going 3 wide, but who's going to come up first? David Dixon gets up front, but is he going to hold it? Is he going to hold it? They're still going 3 wide. They're still going 3 wide. And Zach Campbell already has the better line out of it. Right now, they're still going side by side. Now it's still 2, almost 3 wide at the moment. Here comes Olivia Reynolds in the middle side. Oh, it's still getting close and close and close. But here comes David Dixon. He's still got the side by side line still, but is he going to? Is he still going to make it? That's a big question mark. Oh, is that Campbell shuts the door on the 45 car already after such crazy battle up front. It was literally a scary 3 wide battle, but for some reason Zach Campbell seems to have got the line out of it. And now Dex Miyazaki returns to second place already, but they're still 3 wide for the lead. Well, not for the lead, but for 4th place. At the back, some cars are still keeping up, but obviously 2 cars have already retired. That includes Jace Chevalier and Wright Jr. But all eyes are on Zach Campbell. They're literally rolling their eyes on the 44 car. How he's been able to hold that, the others are in such a dramatic save. He was able to save that position basically. So after such a battle, as Olivia Reynolds up into 3rd place and already 3 wide still. This time Angelina Patrick up front. Well, Jackie Daytona, I mean. NASCAR on board. So you can take a look at the top left corner of the screen for the live standings. And it will go off once every few seconds as it go along. And you know what? Sorry. Hang on a second. This might be a battle. An interesting battle to see, as I think Olivia Reynolds has managed to get past Dex Miyazaki and could be on the chase for the lead on Zach Campbell. And it looks like almost 3 wide between Jack Halleck, Blake Parker, and David Dixon, holding off pretty well. And to make it better for everyone that has really bad quality computers, or the graphics aren't bad enough to show where you are standing, here are the clearer standings over here. So I might be able to try and play it once every maybe 10 laps or so. But here it is, you can see where you are racing right now. Anyway, back to the studio, back to the front, as Olivia Reynolds is literally trying to chase down the 44 car. So far, there is no way of getting past the 44 cars of yet. We're already on lap 15. And it's so Jackie Daytona getting close on to the 17 car. Then I'll go in side by side. There is Enos Kakia joining in as well. And Jonah Burridge as well. And there's Jackie Halleck. We've got 2 Jackies now in front. Well, in front of each other, I guess. There's Jackie number 1, Jackie number 2. Surrounding Olivia Reynolds, and hopefully try and get around Zach Campbell as well. Zach Campbell is still a tricky driver to pass, because no one has able to get past the 44 cars of yet today. So I think some working going on to try and overtake the unstoppable driver so far, Zach Campbell. And perhaps maybe another way could be passing on the outside rather than on the inside. Could be an option though. But I thought it seemed unlikely that Zach Campbell was able to hold his lead any longer, perhaps due to the tires and maybe the experience in trying to save the tires while leading, which could play a part. But either way, that time can tell. So now Jack Halleck is on the chase. He's chasing down Zach Campbell. Here comes the 14 car on the 44 car. Will she make it? Very briefly does it, but will she hold on to it? And we got a caution. And just in time, I think oh my goodness me, this is another mass collision. Drew Walker is involved in it. And Leland Hill Jr. as well also got involved. We'll take a look at the replay. But, well, looks as though this could be Jack Halleck's lucky day of keeping that lead at the start of the caution. So, oh my goodness me, that looks really bad. That looks really bad. So let's see how it happens. So I think Leland Hill Jr. got clipped by Drew Walker and taking, ooh, Dylan Hayden with him. Oh, I think it's alright. But that was a somersault. That looks like a somersault of a crash. We'll take a look at the most important crashes. Dylan Hayden should be okay because didn't hit him that much. He just got clipped and hit by its side. So, whoops, I can't see it properly. That's better. Yeah, Drew Walker clipped both Leland Hill Jr. and Dylan Hayden. And then this resulted in Dylan Hayden and Leland Hill Jr. going like a cartwheel of some sort. So gladly, I think Dylan Hayden is okay. He's gone out of his car. And where is Leland Hill Jr.? He's right there. There is Leland Hill Jr. We've seen quite a lot of crashes like this in Germany lately, and this is no exception. Or at least Germany is no stranger to such crashes like this. So let's take a look at Treshaun Meeks, who sadly got collected. Hang on, let's take a look at Drew Walker first, and then we may do some onboard cameras. But Drew Walker's the one who literally, or most likely, the one who caused this whole thing to happen. So, ooh, nice save from Henry J. Brown. Nice save. A near miss for the 51 car. Hang on, yep. So Henry G. Brown literally saved it. I mean, yeah, he narrowly missed that cartwheeling car. I believe Leland Hill Jr. Close one. He has jumped a lot of positions as a result of the collision. Yeah, Leland Hill Jr.'s 18 car must have had a very lucky escape. Okay, bit of slight delay here. And lastly, we'll go on board Treshaun Meeks. And pit stops are coming in. And we'll see. Oh, pit stops are coming out. My bad. So drivers have made the pit stops. So we'll see if they're going to come for another pit stop, because it's quite early to make a pit stop. So probably a second pit stop. So here are the standings as of now. So Eddie Flores Jr. out, Leland Hill Jr. out, Hayden out, Jace Chevalier out, and Cameron Jr. out. And I've not seen Eddie Flores Jr. We don't know what's going on. We'll find out what's happened to Eddie Flores Jr. Oh, somehow he bumped into Henry J. Brown. Why did he do that for? Did he lost his brakes? Yeah, he lost his brakes. That's the best monologue I can capture. That is the reason why. I think Eddie Flores Jr. reported to have lost his brakes, and the team must have told him to come back to the pits and retire as the car isn't safe to race anymore. And it's certainly going to have an impact on Henry J. Brown, who had to witness everything down there. This will greatly affect Henry J. Brown. So anyway, so hope. Oh yeah, at least gives you guys more of a chance to see your drivers before about to go racing again. And we're gonna go racing again here at Germany again at lap 22. So Jack Halleck up into the lead after a lucky pass on Zach Campbell, and then the caution came out. So hopefully Jack Halleck can hold on to as much as he can. Jackie Halleck, I mean. Unless Zach Campbell decides that nothing is going to stop him. And here comes Zach Campbell. Oh, they're going side by side. And Jack Halleck's doing everything she can to hold that position, and she does it. And then looking at Olivia Reynolds. Olivia Reynolds wants to get a high position as well. She'd started the season pretty badly, and she wants to make up for lost points here at Germany, at least. And we have her teammate behind her, that is Dex Miyazaki, who are probably trying to work together to get a high position as well. after starting off not as good as I thought. And I saw that David Dixon's got some side damage. I think that's because of that. Maybe he hit the wall or something. And we're back up front as looks as though Olivia Reynolds is trying to use the draft, try and get past Zach Campbell, and I think she's slowly getting it there. Zach Campbell still in second place, and Dex Mizaki now on the battle for second place instead. Olivia Reynolds immediately slowing down. These lines are pretty tricky to race here. In terms of the racing lines, this track is pretty tricky to race there, which means it can be hard to try and pass for the lead. But somehow, as we saw, Jackie Halleck was a very lucky person to be able to take the lead when the caution came out. So now we have to look at other cars trying to fend for themselves, trying to prevent themselves from getting passed by one another. Some of them are doing pretty well, to say the least. There's Jimmy Irvin, the Daytona 250 winner this season, already struggling with the red car that he got involved in the early collision. As Jack Halleck will continue to try and hold on the lead. Zach Campbell getting close. Halleck in the lead still. We're going on board the rear of Jack Halleck. We can take a look from the hidden camera of Jack Halleck at the rear, so you can see some action going along. Some good old action going along. And we're going past the halfway mark pretty soon. With a lap car ahead. Something to watch out for. And they're getting close. Dex Mizaki getting close to the top two now. Now top three battle for the lead at least as he tries to try and gain a position for second place. He's been fighting over there for quite some time. Zach Campbell's been in second place for quite some time, struggling to even get past and probably take the lead again. We're seeing Xander Howell going to become the next lap car. The first lap car to be lapped at least. Yeah, no active lap cars are there yet, but soon there will be one as Jack Halleck will try and get around the 66th car. I think the 66th car is doing the most professional thing by trying to make space for other cars to get past. Olivia Reynolds having a bit of trouble down there. I think she didn't have any space to try and get around, and Xander Howell's doing everything he can to give him the space. To give her the space so that she can pass Howell for she can carry on what she needs to do. Okay, and so far it's all looking good. Or is it all looking good? Just about, but almost very late. So anyway, back to the front. Jack Halleck still leading at the moment. So the next car set to be lapped would be Aditya Bagas. It's about just half a track away. And Zach Campbell is literally not giving up. So we'll take a look at the standings again. Jack Halleck still up front. And almost 3 wide over there. And Odita Baggers is not far. Something to watch out for. Let's take a look at some driver backgrounds in terms of this track. It's quite interesting to see Dex Miyazaki, out of all the 3 races, he actually won at this particular track. Yeah, one of his wins must be at this particular track in Germany. That was several seasons ago, I believe, in season 2 or season 4, I think. Yeah, I think Dex Miyazaki won it at Germany, if I remember correctly. He's won 3 races so far out of a career that spanned all the way back into season 1. And already he's doing quite well. And it looks so that Zach Campbell is still clinging on to dear life, trying to hold on his second position now. He's got a fellow rookie driver pressuring right now, and that is Enos Kakia, who is at the moment trying to get his place on the chase. I think if he finishes, by Homestead, which is in 3 races time after this one, he finishes in the top 20, then that's a lock-on spot for the chase. Right now, he's a few positions away from it, so he needs to try and improve a bit more if he wants to get on the chase, if I'm right. He's got a win so far, so he needs to try and make it useful for him. Now he's under threat from Marcus Sanchez. Marcus Sanchez trying to prove that he's worthy in the number 43 car. And don't forget, I think the 43 car is was a winning car back in the early days when Richard Petty Jr. was in that car, who obviously tragically lost his life driving this particular car. Okay. And take a look again at the standings. And we see some pit stops coming in. Looks like Marcus Sanchez coming in for their pit stop. So pit stops around this lap time. Lap 43 out of 63. A lot of cars coming in for the pit stop already. But so far not these drivers right now. Ooh, let's hope there's not gonna be. Hope they give way to each other if they can. It's going to be a bit of a cluster hell. Oh, David Dixon's near last place, sadly. And here they go. But Zach Campbell stay out. Miyazaki stay out. Sheridan stay out. Alajo stay out. Flandre Wilson stay out. But the others come in. The others have come in for their pit stop. Well, is a way to find out who is going to lead after this one. as we go up front. So let's see. When will Campbell come for his pit stop? He's staying out a bit longer. Or is he? He's staying out a bit longer. He hasn't come in for his pit stop yet. Sheridan comes in. Ooh, close one for Owen Scott. Zach Campbell still stay out. He's, for some reason, holding onto his old tire. I don't know what's going on with Zach Campbell. He's stopping. He's holding up really, really late right now. We need to take a look at the 51 car and see. Oh, he's coming in. He is coming in. So the top 7 cars still haven't pitted yet, as far as I'm concerned. We are still lap 47, which is still here, and he finally comes. Zach Campbell enters the pits, and so does Dixon Miyazaki. But that was a bit of a late entry for a pit stop, which certainly might affect the timing because a lot of the cars are already on older tires. So he's going to have to bet on it and see what will happen next. We'll see. I think Jack Halleck is supposedly the leader at the moment, or at least on a fixed position. So here it is. Jack Halleck is approaching. And Zach Campbell is up front already. Or is it? Jack Halleck is on extra tires. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Owen Scott. Wait, the Owen Scott pitted? That would have been extraordinary. We'll have to see. Did he come for his pit stop? He has came for his pit stop, so that pit stop must have paid up pretty well for him right now. I did not know Owen Scott would finish that, will be able to get the higher position. I think that certainly would have helped him really good. That certainly helped him really good. So, well, great strategy for Owen Scott. And Jack Halleck was able to take the lead. We saw it was going to be Zach Campbell, but Zach Campbell just couldn't hold it any longer. Now he slipped down to 6th. So now, Owen Scott could finish, could make his best finish. Oh, Owen Scott is not giving up. Owen Scott is not giving up. Oh, they're going side by side. Owen Scott. And Owen Scott briefly takes the lead, but oh my goodness me, we might see a huge comeback for Owen Scott. They're going side by side still. Jack Halleck. Oh, Owen Scott gets up front. Owen Scott gets up front. What an unlikely event we're seeing right now. Owen Scott. His pistol must have paid off. I think he's on fresher tires now. This might have been the result of him. This might be the result of him literally gaining as fast as he can possibly can. I have no idea what to say. Owen Scott literally gained a lot, enough for him to take the lead. Thanks to the fresher tires, I think during the round of pit stops, but all lies in of whether maybe Jack Halleck could strike back, or Owen Scott will try and hold that position. That will depend on how long he can manage his tires, at least, because when you're leading, you do tend to save less on your tires as you try to gain as much as you can for the lead. And looks like Solomon Sheridan is gaining a bit now, going to 4th place now. And looks like Jack Halleck will try and strike back. It's a battle between Owen Scott, Jack Halleck, and possibly Nick Tander as he tries to join in for the battle. Owen Scott could be up for an unlikely victory here at Germany after a torrid start of the season. Owen Scott's pit stop must certainly have paid off if he does win the race. That would have been crazy. And let's see if Jack Halleck can try and master the 12 car. Oh, he does. He's mastering it pretty well. Jack Halleck is up in the lead again. So I guess tires isn't anything. I think Jack Halleck is literally trying to get used to the new tires so that he can try and use as much as he can. But now looks like we've got a lap car in front. There's Patrick Thompson. He's got a limited time to try and get around the lap car, who's literally struggling. He might be struggling for position. Oh, and thanks to the lap car, this is certainly going to shake up the field a little bit up front. Here comes Owen Scott again on the 14 car again, and Jack Halleck is still stuck behind the 65 car already, and he is able to get around just in time, but just too late to be able to save that lead again. But now Owen Scott leads again. Well, certainly looks as though that he could be back to his winning ways if he can carry on from there. That would have been crazy. That pit stop that he made was absolutely insane. The way he pulled up that strategy was resulted in him getting up front. And now, look at him right now. He's literally showing off his best. So where on earth did he start from? That's a big question mark. Where on earth did he start from? He was mostly at 20 to begin with. He started from 26th place, which was pretty insane. So pretty insane charge for the lead. Thanks to Owen Scott. Let's see how long he can hold it for. It looks as though that Jack Halleck is literally on its way. She's going to try again once more on the 12 car. It looks as though that's Sheridan, Halleck's teammate. I think they're trying to work together. In fact, don't forget, this is a former teammate. So I guess if they're all about former teammate loyalties, to maybe at least give Owen Scott a win, due to the fact that Jack Halleck is already up in the chase. Probably could be potential team orders, unless maybe I'm wrong. And looks like Nick Tanner is now going to try and get alongside the 12 car, but will the 12 car respond? Oh, they're going side by side. Nick Tanner up in front. Nick Tanner up in front. Oh, Owen Scott trying to use the outside line to his advantage. Somehow was able to hold it in quite good fashion. And Zach Campbell is back. He is trying to recover from that pit stop, which literally cost him really much. And it's still getting close. It's still getting closer and closer and closer. We are still wondering who's going to win this race. Could it be Owen Scott, or will it be any of the others? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's a caution. Oh my goodness me! Whilst they're battling for the lead, this has happened. Marcus Sanchez, unfortunately, is out of the race as a result of this unfortunate situation. And there's a caution as a result, as confirmed. Well, they're battling so much that unfortunately one decided to give itself up and lose control. So what actually happened? Sheridan caused it. Sheridan caused Enos Kakia and Marcus Sanchez to collide. This could be a last lap shootout. Probably a last lap shootout. Let's take a look at this again. From another angle at least. You can see Solomon Sheridan somehow decided to play dumb and clip two cars into the wall. And Marcus Sanchez is out of the result. On board Marcus Sanchez. Whoops. So it's going to be a 3-lap shootout. As the pace car pulls in, let's see if Owen Scott can try and defend his position to win the race, as we've gone green now. There is the standings at the moment. So as we're coming up to the last lap, we'll see if Owen Scott can make a dramatic, if not unlikely, win here at Germany, and will hopefully come off from a torrid start of the season. Hopefully he can win this race. This will likely not guarantee him for the chase though, because we've only got a few races remaining, unless he has the lucky leaf. He has the lucky clover to try and get up to the top 20 at least. So will Owen Scott defend that position for the lead? Oh, got 3 wide here. Oh my gosh, 3 wide. But who knows this is going to guarantee? Oh, 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide. Oh my goodness, that was a close one. But will Owen Scott defend the position, or is it going to be Nick Tander? It's Owen Scott! It is Owen Scott! I had a feeling this is going to happen, but thank goodness Owen Scott will take home the victory here at Germany on what was a dramatic race. And I guess this certainly pays off Owen Scott for his pit stop strategy. He was nowhere near the top 10 for much of the race, and then thanks to pit stops, he has literally got it. So I guess the team were able to put it right. So that makes it 2 AAR drivers winning a race this season, at least. So 2 wins for AAR, All-American Racing, if I remember correctly. But Zach Campbell was able to recover but still find his way back up and finish 2nd place. Nick Tanner 3rd, Roberto Cran Jr. 4th, 5th place Sophia Petty. Jack Halleck in 5th place. 6th place Sophia Petty. 7th Sabre Fox. Where did he come from? I think his pit stop literally paid off. Same to Owen Scott. 8th is Dex Miyazaki. 9th Leland Hill, and then 10th, I can't remember who drives the 3 car, Jackie Daytona. And we'll take a look at the fastest lap time, and it's going to be the 75 car, which I forgot who he's driving. Who is driving the 75 car? Nick Tander. My bad. Nick Tander. 46.024. As we go down from the top 10, Jonah Burridge 11th, Angelina Patrick 12th, Solomon Sheridan 13th, Riley Hill 14th, Ryan Army 15th, Casey Ben 16th, Ruben Gonzalez 17th, Nicholas Wright 18th, R.I.T. Aja 19th, Blake Parker 20th, Flandre Wilson 21st, Drew Walker 22nd, Talon Sapulu 23rd, Olivia Reynolds 24th, David Dixon 25th, Trey Meeks 26th, Henry G. Brown 27th, and Bradley Riem 28th. And the rest... it was a dramatic race. So, thank you very much, everyone, for watching this race. We will see you all back in America as we fly back to the US, as we will start the race. I think I need to check it out. We are expecting to start the race. The next race is expected to be at New Hampshire. So we'll be there at New Hampshire today. Well, not today, but whenever we get time for. So, anyways, everyone, thank you everyone for watching this race. We will see you at New Hampshire. Take care, everyone. I will see you all there, back on the track, very, 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 very soon.